I'm talking about nobody. They think I did that. And that's fucked up. Everybody say that's what black people do all the time.
That's what black people do all the time.
I'm looking in the camera. I don't like black people. Because they call themselves black. I wish they would call themselves something else out of all the other beautiful names in the English language. Why would you call yourself low, worthless character? Keep reading.
This is
Act 4.
Mm-hmm.
What? Everybody say Act 4.
Act 4.
Drum roll, please.
All citizens must preserve these holy and divine laws.
Stop. Say all citizens.
All citizens
Who say they Moors.
who say they Moors,
Them are the laws you gotta preserve.
Them are the laws you
gotta preserve.
Everybody, and my teacher.
Yes.
I'm making things simple for everybody. You gotta preserve about being falsely accused of people, and you gotta love, you gotta be truthful, you gotta be peaceful, you gotta be kind. Keep going.
And all citizens must obey the laws of the government.
And what?
All citizens must obey the laws of the government.
You gotta obey the laws of the government. Watch this. What's the number one law in the world? In the country of the United States? The United States Constitution. You gotta obey it. Everybody say especially if you work for government. Because that's y'all law. Y'all took an oath to work for the government. You better follow that Constitution. And then we, as the people who see you not enforcing it, is supposed to say, you're not honoring the Constitution. Start our Act 4 again one more time, because I want everybody hit the table like this. I want people to hear this. Yeah, this on Facebook. Everybody do like this. I can't hear y'all. We gotta enforce it. The Constitution. The first one we gotta enforce the Moorish Constitution. Hold on. What do we enforce first? The Moorish Constitution. Everybody say, what we enforce?
Moorish Constitution.
First. I'm sorry. As I say, when I say that, everybody say first. What do we enforce?
First.
What do we enforce?
First.
What do we enforce?
First.
Yes. What do we enforce?
First.
It's what? The Moorish Constitution. Absolutely. Why? Because we're Moors. And every nation is supposed to have a constitution. Right?
Right.
Great. Read Act 4. Start from the beginning again. I won't interrupt you no more.
All citizens must preserve these holy and divine laws, and all citizens must obey the laws of the government. Because by being
Stop! You say because? Everybody say, Isha, why do we do that? Say it.
Why do we do that?
Say, I was taught that we ain't got to listen to no laws.
I was taught that we ain't gotta listen to no laws.
Say, I was taught that we was above the laws.
I was taught that we was above the law.
Say, I was taught that I'm a foreign national and we got our own laws and we're supposed to be doing what we're supposed to be doing. No. Everybody say, no. Hey, do me a favor. We having fun, y'all. Say it just like I said. No. Okay, hold on. I'm mad. Because somebody being cute. I want the ugly stink face. Come on. No. Amirah said
because by being a Moorish American, you are a part and parcel of the government.
Everybody say, if I'm part and parcel.
Parcel.
How can I be a foreign agent? I mean a foreign national. Everybody say that's goofy. Say that don't make sense. And that's somebody being egotistical. And nowhere in any of Noble Drew Ali's writings, newspaper articles, speeches, or teachings has he ever mentioned the word foreign national or consul or consulate. Everybody say never.
Never.
Everybody say Issa.
Issa.
Thank you for telling me the truth.
Thank you for telling me the truth.
I'm not going to get nobody in trouble. If you walk around here talking about you a consulate, or you a council, or you a foreign national, Noble Drew Ali is calling you a dirty Moor. Who's calling you that?
Noble Drew Ali.
Everybody say, we ain't call nobody nothing, none of that. But watch this. I'm going to do an example. Watch this. If you hear anybody talking about consul, consulate, foreign national, this is what I want y'all to do. Everybody say run like you saw a naked snake. Amirah. Say Issa. Say there you go line again. Look up foreign in the etymology. First of all, when Amirah finds it, she's gonna let me know. We gotta do something real cool. Now, first of all, my god body right there with the black turban on. No, they do nothing wrong. He's looking at his phone. So guess what he about to do? He about to look up part and parcel so y'all can hear it from a classmate, a scholar. So you gonna let me tell you what part. Know what you at least say? We part and parcel. Everybody have an idea what that means. That means that we are a part of everything that the United States is doing. Because we helped build the United States. We gave the European people permission to be over here. Did y'all know that? Did you know that the Moor said, y'all come over here and build anything y'all want to do? Because we part and parcel. And with that, there will be a treaty of peace and friendship, and y'all stay on y'all side, and we stay on our side. Even though it's not being honored, okay, but guess what? Why it's not being honored? Because the nation is buried, and we keep calling ourselves black. And we keep saying BT, and we keep saying Black Lives Matter. Everybody say Black Lives Matter. Low, worthless character matters. Y'all get it? Yep. Everybody say European people joking and laughing and giggling and saying, these are the dumbest people I have ever met in my life. They got dictionaries at home and they know what black means and they still calling themselves black. And y'all, I don't feel sorry for one individual who has a dictionary and still calling yourself black. You deserve to be cursed. Because you're cursing yourself when you misrepresent your nature. Everybody say, 42 laws in my eye. 42 laws in my eye. One of the laws is, I did not misrepresent my nature. When you call yourself black, you misrepresent your nature. And when you violate a 42 law of my eye, you deserve what? Justice. Because you're an idiot. Hey y'all, are y'all feeling the truth? See, watch this. What you want me to say? No, it's okay. No, it's not. Say it again, God. It's not, right? You just met me today, right? You don't see me disrespectful. You see me telling my people love, right? Hey, Slim, stop calling yourself black. That's the dumbest thing you can ever do. Ever.
Hey, bro, can I say something?
God body, yes, you sure can. Get the mic, get the mic. Get the mic. Okay, I'll bring it to you.
I used to work up 15th and L, the Fannie Mae building, 2 buildings up there. I used to go to the 7-Eleven, see Moors up there all the time. They, out around the 7-Eleven, and I'd be talking, and they always giving me some knowledge. They were always older, But there'll be a lot of them out there, Northwest. A lot of Moors out there. You wouldn't even know it unless you just, like, they might say something. They might be walking down the street looking one type of way. They pull out their card. It's some more. Some
Wow.
more.
That's what's up.
Yep. That's all.
Peace, God.
Peace. Come on.
How y'all doing?
Great.
Hey, y'all. Everybody say it's impossible
It's impossible
for a Moor
for a Moor
to be a foreign national.
to be a foreign national.
Everybody do it again. Come on, get the fist. Everybody say it's impossible for a Moor to be a foreign national. Everybody say why? Because Amirah, the beautiful Amirah, is about to read the etymology of foreign. And then when you read the definition of foreign, oh yeah, another thing too. When I do stuff like this and I'm bringing books out, do you know I still get arguments? Everybody say that's a sick person. And then when someone does do that, know what you're supposed to say? Peace, bro. Can you do me a favor then? Since you don't agree with it, can you show me your benchmark and show me your dictionary that you put together, that you shared with the world? That speaks English to say that, and know what they say? Because you being the smart aleck to me. And if you kill me, guess what? I'm going to haunt you for the rest of your life. And what I said at the beginning of the class, I'm preparing for death. I got a death wish. I'm going to do what the Creator told me to do, and then I'm gone. And if I gotta die, oh well. I'm not gonna carry no knife, because Noble Drali said don't carry one. I'm not gonna carry no gun, because Noble Drali said you ain't gotta do all that. You're gonna be saved in a conflict that can't be told in words. And because I am a spirit man and a God of flesh, I truly, really believe that. Everybody say faith.
Faith.
Forever am I trying hard.
That's it.
That's what faith means. Still that. Hey, y'all, everybody steal all these joints. Write it down. Faith. Forever am I trying hard. That's faith. Everybody say, the young lady
The young lady
is going to read from an etymology dictionary
will read from an etymology dictionary.
that all the Moors say that they supposed to have.
All the Moors say that they're supposed to have.
And when somebody's teaching a class, they always say, God had the etymology. You don't know the etymology of the word. Okay, well, she's about to read the etymology of foreign. Pay attention.
Foreign. Foreign. Toot of doors. To another alien. To another region. Not in one's own land.
Stop. What do Moors always say? Man, this our land, right? All right, well, how you foreign then? Everybody say dumb. Remember in the movie Paid in Full? I love this part. Me and Jamal used to love Paid in Full. In the movie Paid in Full, Ace was about to be a drug dealer, and he was sitting in the car with Mekhi Phifer, Rich Porter. And Rich Porter was sitting in the car, and they were sitting outside, they about to go in the club, and Rich Porter was like, man, I'm about to go in here, about to party, mess with these chicks, and have a good time. And then Ace was looking like, you know. And he gave the dude, remember that part? Paid in Full? And he gave him a little crack vibe. Rich Porter said, what you about to do with this? The cleaner boy about to be the drug dealer, neighborhood drug dealer? And Ace was just about to smell my own drink. And then Rich said, so you ain't messing with your man Calvin? What Ace say? Calvin's dumb. Y'all remember that, right? Everybody wants Paid in Full, raise your hand. Who remember that? Am I lying? He said Calvin's dumb. And people get mad when you say people are dumb. We're going to look up what dumb is. See how you put, see, We started with the class. See how everything is so simple? When people talk in the English language, just get a dictionary so you ain't got to say, well, what that mean? I'm going to follow you. I'm going to buy you a drink. I'm going to follow what you're doing because it looks cute that you're doing it. No, don't look cute. If I learn what the words say, you might be leading me to the hellfire. And Esau ain't going to lead nobody to the hellfire.
That's right.
Your face looks smooth as I don't know what, God.
It's fresh. It's fresh.
I want one like yours. Mine not as hard as it's, but I like that. So, and you look real handsome with it too, God.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate your honest. Okay, foreign. Everybody, y'all paying attention? Everybody say Amirah.
Amirah.
Read us the definition of foreign.
Read us the definition of foreign.
So no more Moors.
So no more Moors.
Say dirty Moors.
Dirty Moors.
That Noble Drew Ali said
That noble Jew Ali
will
said.
lie to me again. It ends at November 10, Ali's class. Everybody give it up for Ali's class.
Foreign.
Pay attention. And everybody, I want to see pens and pencils out so you can just, because I know y'all getting it at a modern dictionary, but really, y'all got do what y'all want to do. Just pay attention.
Foreign. To another. Alien, pert to another region, not in one's own land, not domestic or native, not in general use before, and, okay, forward. But the more usual forms were foreignus. You want me to go through all of this? Hence, okay. One belonging to another country, which it superseded in the sense, one belonging to another country for which, and that's it.
Everybody say no more belongs to another country. Everybody say a Moor's home. This is good stuff to write down, but you can probably remember it. Everybody say a Moor's home. Is planet Earth.
It's planet Earth. Tell it again.
A Moor's home
Sir.
is planet Earth. So how can you be foreign from where you are? And how can you be foreign if we just read in Act 4 of the Moorish Divine Constitution written by Noble Drew Ali that you're a part and parcel of the United States government?
Say it again.
So everybody say that one more time.
Say it again. Part
Thank you. You didn't hear. You want to hear that again, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Because you are moral and you're official and your knowledge and your base of wealth is your wisdom, and it made your spirit shout out to me to say it again.
Yes,
how can a Moor be foreign to anything if you brought all Egyptian, Sunni, Hebrew, European, Palestinian, Israeli, every type of information that the planet can fathom to the earth. And when you read this book, Stolen Legacy, and y'all, everybody say Stolen Legacy.
Stolen Legacy.
A sleeper.
George James.
Watch this. Amirah is going to be reading page 39 of Stolen Legacy, which I have highlighted in orange because I'm a nerd, and she's going to read what is highlighted. Amirah, could you read this? Everybody's paying attention to what Amirah about to read. What you need, beloved? The card. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay. I'm going to read what I have highlighted and read it very clearly with crystal clarity. Thank you.
During the Persian, Greek, and Roman invasions, large numbers of Egyptians fled not only to the desert and mountain regions, but also to adjacent lands in Africa, Arabia, and Asia Minor, where they lived, and secretly developed the teachings which belonged to their mystery system. In the 8th century AD, the Moors...
The who?
The Moors.
In what century?
In the 8th century.
Keep going.
In the 8th century AD, the Moors, i.e. natives of Mauritania in North Africa, invaded Spain and took with them the Egyptian culture which they had preserved.
Which they what?
Preserve.
What did they preserve?
The Egyptian culture.
Everybody say the mystery system.
Mystery system.
System.
Say our ancestors
Our ancestors
preserved it.
preserved
Say your mother,
your mother,
your grandmother,
grandmother,
your great-grandmother,
Great-grandmother.
and father. And say one of them Bama's had that joint. Everybody say our ancestors. Give it up for our ancestors. And y'all for winning, give it up. I'm having fun. Okay, come on.
Knowledge in the ancient days was centralized.
Stop. Knowledge back in the day, you ain't get it all at one time. So somebody had to have it. And they was giving it out like, hey, that's going to be $8. All right, here you go. No, you ain't ready for all this yet. Smoke that. And then come back for the happy stuff. Watch what you hear. What you hear? Go ahead, Bilal.
Knowledge in the ancient days was centralized, i.e. it belonged to a common parent and system, i.e. the wisdom, teaching, or mysteries of Egypt, which the Greeks
Stop. Who preserved it?
The Moors.
Say everybody say all the wisdom teachings
wisdom teaching.
of everything on this earth
Everything was preserved.
was preserved like in a safe.
By the Moors.
And who was in charge of it?
The Moors.
Say my grandma, say my great-great-grandparents.
Great-great-grandparents.
Leave God.
the wisdom, teaching, or mysteries of Egypt, which the Greeks used to call Sophia.
What is Sophia?
Wisdom.
Say it again.
Wisdom.
Hey, son, why you be studying, man?
You know I'm a grand sheik. Islam, I'm a grand sheik.
Am I doing good?
You're doing great.
I appreciate you, beloved.
As such, the people of North Africa were the neighbors of the Egyptians and became the custodians of Egyptian culture.
It became what?
Custodians.
And y'all, when you go to a bank and they got and you got to talk to the people in the bank and everything, who you talk to? The custodian of all the information. Somebody comes out the back that you don't even know, and they probably be like, "Hi, how are you doing today? How can I help you? Who are you? I'm the custodian of all the important records here, and no one can touch them or have them except me." Everybody say that's the Moors.
That's the Moors.
Keep reading, beloved.
Which they spread through considerable portions of Africa, Asia Minor, and Europe.
Who spread it?
The Moors.
What did they do? Spreaded it. Everybody following the English language? Spread. We the ones who spread. What we spread? What? Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Everybody knows the more when they see it. Because we both love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And we spread the information. Keep reading, God.
During their occupation of Spain, the Moors displayed with considerable credit the grandeur of African culture and civilization. The schools and libraries which they established
Stop. What?
Schools and libraries which they established.
Okay, everybody say there's a lot of schools
There's a lot of schools
and libraries out right now.
and libraries out right now.
Everybody say a rack of them. Everybody say the Moors
Moors.
established the first joints.
The first
And
Jewish.
everything else came after that.
That's right.
So everybody say, when Europeans talk to me,
The Europeans talk to me.
hey, European, man, y'all Johnny come ladies. Man, y'all know we established everything. Give me something. You thought I was black, didn't you? I backed off, though. And everybody say, when you see a European, say dap them up and pull them close and hug them. No, you better do it. And then you say, you know I'm more, right?
Let them know.
And then they're going to invite you into their secret chambers of how to get money and how to not work for nobody. Because I don't work for nobody.
That's right.
I wake up when I finish sleeping. You know why? Because I live a life of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And y'all, I would lie to you if there's any other reason. Keep reading, God.
The schools and libraries which they established became famous throughout the medieval world. Medieval world, science and learning were cultivated and taught. The schools of Cordova, Toledo, Seville, and Saragossa attained such celebrity that they, like their parent Egypt, attracted students from all parts of the Western world. And
what? The Moors attracted what? People from all over the world. From everybody say from all over the world.
All over the world.
Say rednecks.
Rednecks.
Ku Klux Klansmen.
Ku Klux Klans. Yes, sir.
Netherlands. You name it. Everybody was like, hey, y'all, bro, we're about to find out what the Moors is doing. Everybody said, hey, boy, I found out what black people was doing.
Absolutely not.
And from them arose the most famous African professor that the world has ever known.
And from, say it again.
And from that arose the most famous African.
Everybody say, and from the Moors.
And from the Moors arose the most famous African professors that the world has ever known.
That the what?
The world never known.
In medicine, surgery,
What?
astronomy,
For real?
and mathematics.
Stop it.
Yes. But these people from North Africa did more than merely distinguish themselves in Spain. They were really the recognized custodians of African culture to whom the world looked for enlightenment.
Everybody say, I'm a Moor.
I'm a Moor.
Everybody say first. How did the class go? Where did we start? Women, remember, what did we first?
Spirit.
How we say it?
Garb of flesh.
Spirit woman in the garb of flesh. Our brothers, come on. Spirit man in the garb of flesh. Then we nationalize and we are what? Moorish Americans. Then we become what? American citizens. Everything works in 3 steps. 3 is the magic number. Right? Did I know that? The 3 is the magic number. Everybody say it again. I am spirit man and woman in the garb of flesh.
Spirit man in the garb of flesh.
As I look at the YouTube audience and the Facebook crowd, I want to tell everybody, hey, yo, we're going to change our paradigm. Instead of us calling ourselves anything, let's just start with being what we really are. We came from the heavens. We came from the essence. So let's be, okay, watch this. Example, my voice. That was given to me by something higher than me. My body, my everything. I was made in the image of God. So were you. Ain't nobody different than nobody, right?
Right.
Okay, so first of all, what are we then? We spirits. The essence. She's going to look up spirit and etymology too. If we go, everybody get an etymology dictionary in here, raise your hand.
Found that in.
Hey, y'all. Joe, you could go online and find, you're going to get the Oxford one. Everybody say why?
Wow.
Because the Moors built Oxford University.
That's a
Let's
fact.
go for the cream of the crop, the drip of the drop, the tip of the top. And that way we all sit on the same level. We all, see, what's this? Brothers and sisters be looking at each other like, oh, what you do? What you do? Well, now we can say, don't even start. I got my etymology, Slim. Because that's what it's all about. See, we keeping it simple. Everything is about etymology. Everything is about the formation and the origin and the beginning of the word. Keep it. That's it?
Yes.
Okay, now watch this. Now watch this. I learned from a very wise person that when you read a book, but my book is right here, but my whole book is this. But let me show you. But when you read a book, the beginning and the end is what you pay attention to. Everybody say, Issa, go to the end.
Need to go to the end.
I sure will. Amirah, read this. Stop right there and then stop right here. Highlight. Everybody pay attention to the mirror.
The new philosophy of African redemption.
Everybody say Moorish redemption.
Moorish redemption.
Chapter 9 deals with the new philosophy of African redemption, the aim of which is mental and social redemption by converting the world to the new philosophy that the black people of North Africa gave philosophy to the world.
Who was that?
The Moors.
Say it again.
Moors.
Keep going.
But not the Greeks. And by refusing not only to worship Greek intellect, because it is a process of miseducation, but also refusing to submit any longer to missionary policy. Alexander the Great, Aristotle and his school, and emperors Theodosius and Justinian, whose edicts abolished the Egyptian abolished the Egyptian mysteries, the greatest educational and ecclesiastical system that the world has ever known, and established Christianity as its perpetual rival.
What's the rival of Moorish information?
Christianity.
Say it again.
Christianity.
Everybody say, wow.
Wow.
Hey, y'all, I just said we got 10 minutes. I'm going to show y'all some of my books. But not
I
my
want to
books.
do the definition of dumb.
No. Everybody say, thanks for reading to me, Amirah.
Thanks for reading.
Give it up for her now. I appreciate it. This is a book that I bought called Nationality and Statelessness Under International Law. I'm just letting you know how important nationality is. There's a book written on it. Isn't it beautiful? Okay.
I'm sorry, can you please say the title one more time?
Oh, no. No, you know what I'm going to do what you says? You're going to come right over here and get the jump because you know you famous. Home. Oh, man, I'm not going to let you. Absolutely. Take a picture of it and do what you need. Everybody say, I'm a Moor. So I ain't trying to deal with no petty stuff. So beat your ticket. Stop trying to ask somebody to help you with your traffic ticket cases and stuff like that. Buy this book. You'll get out of all your traffic tickets. I do it all the time.
Beat it up.
Say the name.
Beat your ticket. Go to court and win. I mean, these books, everybody get an opportunity to come up here and take pictures of them and do whatever y'all want to do. Why? Say, because Issa love me.
Because Issa love me.
And I will always love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. You're also going to get the Africans who wrote the Bible if you want this book. This is the book that tells you that the Moors are the ones who wrote the Bible. Again, Noble Ali said, do not throw away your Bibles. We're going to use them to condemn the government. You see how Noble Ali always honor the ancestors? That's why I love you. Oh yeah, my mother passed last November, and before she passed, when she looked at this picture one day and she said, he looks like somebody in my family. And do you know that my mother's name is Cherry, the cherry tree? The horse flag is a cherry tree. Isn't that interesting? So I might have some type of spiritual connotation with some things going on. And so do you. Okay. Everybody say the Bible, is a coded book.
Coded book.
Say it is mandatory that you know the Bible.
Mandatory that you know the Bible.
So you should get this book, The Dictionary of All Scriptures and Myths. Because every story in the Bible is an allegory or a myth. And it's not bad that it's an allegory myth. See, everybody say Moors have finite minds. So it comes from an infinite place. So the infinite place, say it,
Infinite place.
can only teach finite people through stories and allegories and myths. It's not a lie. It's just there to teach it to you like that. Are y'all finally getting the Bible now? It's not what you think it is. It's a book of stories Everybody say stories.
Stories.
That allegorically existed,
Allegorically existed.
but not historically existed.
Not
Not
historical.
historically.
And everybody say, that's all right.
That's all right.
Say, it doesn't matter who the messenger is.
Doesn't matter who the message is.
I just need to understand the message.
Need to understand the message.
Secret Weapon Book, The Richest Man Who Ever Lived by Stephen K. Scott. This book is about the book of Proverbs. Because everybody knows that Proverbs is a book of what? Wisdom. And that the alleged King Solomon wrote the book of Proverbs. This breaks down everything in Proverbs, and it teaches you effective communication, the rules of engagement, how do you communicate with people, and how you get everything you want in life. Because I get everything I want. Did y'all know that? And I'm bragging about that. How do you know what I want? So don't judge it. But I get everything I pretty much want.
I know that's
And me and
right.
my best friend Jabbar used to say, we get what we want. The Hosea. Everybody say Ray Hagins. Honor to Ray Hagins. Ray Hagins is the one that exposed, that told me that these are allegorical stories. And then he said, when you replace something, when you take away something from your knowledge, you replace it with something else. The Hosea, the sacred wisdom of ancient Egypt. This is the book that teaches you that if you don't read books, you're a blithering idiot. Everybody say, if I don't read a book, I'm a blithering idiot. And there's nothing no one can do about it. I refuse to read, so I'm going to be dumb and stupid and never rise to my full potential. Tasha B. Babe. It's true, right? Tasha B. Babe told me to get this dictionary years ago, so I went and got it. It's called the Webster's American 1828 Dictionary of the English Language. The goal in life and the secret, everybody say the secret, everybody say, Ethan, tell me a secret.
Tell me a secret.
Master the English language.
Right.
That's it. If you don't master the English language, you are a buffoon. I just got this book the other day. Jesse Ventura, 63 documents the government doesn't want you to read.
He be on it.
Yo, that's how vicious that joke is.
Just Ventura be
I
on
can't
it.
even hold it. I'm like, for real. They put A's in the leaf medicine.
In the what?
The leaf aspirin.
Yep. They put what?
AIDS.
In the league, yep.
That's one of the documents. Everybody say AIDS
AIDS
was created
was created
in the year 1969
in the year
1969.
at Fort Detrick, Maryland Hospital.
Fort Detrick, Maryland Hospital.
And the government
Government
gave them $10 million
gave them $10 million
to create it.
to create.
It was given to 100 million babies from the year 1969 to 1975.
It was given to 100 million babies from the year 1960 to 1975.
All who? African
All
American.
Asiatics.
And 2,000 European men. That's called the Trojan horse. Everybody say, we still here.
We still here.
Everybody say, wow. Everybody say, this such thing as miracles. This is called The Teachings of Ptahhotep. This is another secret book. When I'm in a subway or when I'm somewhere and I gotta wait for a dentist appointment or something like that, I pull this out and read this over and over again. And the only reason why I got this book because this is the oldest book in the world. Amirah got one. Look, that's different. Come on, straight, Audie. Everybody gotta get stolen legacy. Hey y'all, do yourself a favor. Just get the used copy. Don't trip. It's cheaper. And some of them highlighted. Don't be tripping. Just get the used copy. Be frugal. Be prudent.
Question.
Absolutely.
They got a store, Northwest, got those. Where do we get those? I mean, I know you can get them online with the you.
Because of time for me now, I just be getting them online. I just go to thriftbooks.com or Amazon, somebody in this order. And then when I help somebody, like with a court case, something like that, instead of them paying me sometimes, I say, man, buy me a book. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you do it like that. Everybody say this, etymology dictionary.
Etymology dictionary.
If this ain't in your house, then you fake it. If you're saying you're a scholar. Gotta get this. Say it's mandatory.
It's mandatory.
Everybody gotta get a Circle 7. Oh yeah, Noble Drew Ali, in his first Old Statements of Prophecy, Noble Drew Ali said, everybody reads a Circle 7 every day, and it will save you. The Circle 7 saves you. Hey Slim, the Circle 7 saves your life. Because the stories are so beautiful, and you can get it from our point of view. Make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
I have also the Oxford American Dictionary and Thesaurus, because I'm trying to build my vocabulary up. So when I read words, I also want to use other words, which is what the thesaurus part is about. And I love the dictionary too, because it has the 8 parts of speech in it. I can go back over the 8 parts of speech, because I was watching Todd the other day, and Todd was talking about the 8 parts of speech, and I was like, I forgot all that stuff. Everybody say the ancient Moorish text.
Ancient Moorish text.
This is my mother's Bible. My mom used to read this Bible. And so I took hers. You know I have my Bible, but get a Bible, okay? Everybody say sleeper.
Sleeper.
Say, look how small it is.
How small it is.
Everybody say Moorish literature.
Moorish literature.
Why you gotta get this? Hey, say Isha, why I gotta get this joint?
I got this gym.
Everything Noble Drew Ali wrote down is in this book.
It's right there.
Everything Noble Drew Ali ever said is in Moorish literature. Good stuff, y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all heard what I said? Everybody say everything.
Everything.
Say everything that Noble Drew Ali ever wrote. And guess how much it was? Remember I told y'all, if it ain't simple, it ain't accurate. Noble Drew Ali kept it simple. He was 43 when he passed. Everybody gotta get a Black's Law Dictionary.
Yes.
Why? Because there are definitions and then there are law definitions. So we know the law definitions, you gotta do that.
What edition?
This is a revised 4th edition. And everybody has a right to come up here and look at every book I got up here and take a picture of it. So don't leave until y'all do that, because that makes sense. If you don't, I'm going to your Bible. I love you.
Finish, brother?
No, finish.
You know, he's entertaining, right?
Everybody say super duper stealth weapon, secret weapon. Everybody say, if I'm reading the Bible,
I'm reading the Bible.
I better have a metaphysical Bible dictionary.
Yes, sir.
Metaphysical Bible dictionary.
Abraham wasn't no man.
Say it again.
Noah wasn't no man.
Tell him again.
None of these people were men. Everybody say, every name in the Bible
Every name in the Bible
is coded.
Code.
And it means something.
Yes, sir.
means something.
And once you get this understanding, guess what, y'all? It's really like you graduate from being a king to a god. Because nobody can fool you no more.
Exactly.
And y'all love y'all. I wish y'all perfect health all the days of y'all life. Y'all are my best friends, and I care about you. And make sure y'all drive safely. And remember, there are 2 types of people in this world. It's people who think they can, and people who think they can't. And they're both right. Love y'all.
Hey, look, entertaining? Entertaining, look, you can't go to.
Oh, hold on. Last one. I'm hollering. And y'all got to get my book. See how I forgot. Hey, y'all, in 2018, I was approached to write a book. It took me 7 months to write this book. It's 308 pages. Guess what this book is? All of those combined. I didn't, I did, Noble Drew Ali prepared the Circle 7. He didn't write the Circle 7. He took the best information he could find and put it in the book. So I followed Noble Drew Ali, and I did the same thing. And this book is my legacy. And like my man Leo went to court and he used it in court and got out of stuff like that. This is a beautiful book. And know why you got to get this book? It makes you a teacher. You can teach other people. Like, if I'm not here, if I'm dead or gone, y'all can teach from this book. So, I have a card so you get it from and give you the website. Ali, thank you.
Hey, no problem. Hey, look, like I said, he's entertaining. You can't go to sleep. There's no way you can go to sleep on this brother. But the stuff that he talk about, man, hey, Issa.
Yes, sir.
We have stayed up, man, hours, days, months. I'm talking about I had this one child support case. I mean, she was trying to slander me, man. I was doing the right thing, right?
Absolutely.
Man, when I finished, we took this thing to court. Everything done by paper. And everything, man, we knocked him out, man. We knocked that whole situation out. It was, I couldn't believe it, but we did.
I'm not going to tell you the only reason why I work is because he's a great father.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean,
He ain't over nothing.
right?
Yeah, great father.
And at the same time, I just got it was like a $600 ticket on 295. And man, I wrote a letter. I put a verse in the Bible in there, the Lord's Prayer. Forgive us of our debts. I put that verse in there. And I put 93-579, it's public law.
97280.
97280. And that's saying that the government said that the Bible is the official word of God. So I put that in there, and I said, being that it's the official word of God, that you said it was, go ahead and get rid of my debt, man. They dropped it. It's coded, man. Like, don't nobody go into court and do this stuff, man. But send your paperwork in. No, you ain't got to go. Just send it in. They gonna drop that stuff, man. Your energy has to be right. You know what I mean? But anyway, hey, look. We were just told that they bringing this fake stuff back. You know what I mean? So they're gonna close this stuff down, man, and they're going back to how it was in the beginning with this fake COVID, man. So we until then, we're gonna be doing stuff online. But I'm gonna communicate with y'all by way of text and email and let y'all know what we're doing. But for right now, we was gonna have Taj back next Tuesday. So right now, that's gonna be shut down. So I'm gonna communicate to y'all, let y'all know what's happening. Man, peace and love to all of y'all, man.
Thank you.
Might as well last until that.
Huh?
Until the springtime.
Yeah, something like that.